Alright, so if you're someone who has multiple gadgets, multiple accessories in the car, such as maybe dash cams, or if you're someone who has two different dash cams set up in the car, maybe you have ambient lighting, maybe you have a air purifier, or n number of the other powered gadgets which are available for cars, or if you're someone who has multiple people driving in the car with you who have their own different gadgets with them and maybe want to power them up, well, I think this particular accessory is going to be very helpful to you. Not only does it help you power up different gadgets, it also is going to help you if your car has a 12-volt socket which doesn't turn off even after you turn off the car. Now, most commonly in Skoda cars and in Volkswagen cars, there is a 12-volt socket which actually never turns off, and because of this you cannot connect a dash cam because it's going to drain the battery and your car is probably not going to start the next day. This particular accessory also has a startup delay timer and an automatic power shutdown timer to exactly aid for that specific purpose. Well, I'm talking about the RHUNDO 21S 3-way DC outlet power adapter, which also comes with a battery protection feature along with a battery voltage display and a USB outlet to charge your devices. So let's take a look and dive down deep into the many working features of this car adapter and see if this is the right one for you. You're watching Travel Tech. Let's get started. So straight up in the box you're going to get a user guide which is going to help you a lot if you're someone who is using this for the first time. Along with the user guide you also get two stickers to attach the control unit and the main head unit, and of course with that you also get some extra clips for proper wire management, and it also has an extra fuse. The main car adapter comes in two different modules, the main unit and the control unit. The control unit has touch sensitive buttons for each of the sockets and a dedicated USB touch button. The main unit comes with three 12-volt DC out ports along with two USB ports. The USB ports, although don't support fast charging, they do support regular charging. So let's take a look at how this car charger actually works and what are the things you need to keep in mind once you buy this for yourself. Let's move on. Alright, so as you can see guys, this is the main unit right here. It has three 12-volt ports. So I've currently connected to the car, and in order to control this main unit, you get this control unit. So as you can see, it's already glowing with these LEDs, and the numbers 1, 2 and 3 indicate the three different ports. So if I turn on or turn off the ports individually, I can do it very easily using this control unit. I just have to touch the button here and the button glows with a backlight LED. Along with that, I can also turn on or turn off the USB ports. So as you can see, these are the two USB ports at the end of this main unit. They don't support fast charging, but they do support regular charging, that is 5 volt 3.4 amps. So I can turn it off or turn it on using this control unit. So here's a look at the USB power. So currently I've turned on the USB power. So as you can see, the light is glowing behind the USB logo. And if we connect a USB cable right here, and let's connect the other end to the smartphone. So as you can see, this is not giving off a fast charging. It charges on a normal speed of 5 volt 3.4 amps. And when the device is charging, you can easily turn off the charging by just clicking on this USB button right here. So let me just go ahead and show you. So as you can see, the charging immediately turned off as soon as I clicked on this. So if you want the unit to start charging back again, just touch the USB logo. And as you can see, the smartphone has now started charging back again, showing you the charging display right here. So in the control unit, you also have a display which you can cycle through. It shows you the voltage of the battery, the USB output in amperage. It also shows you the time for which the unit was on, and in case if you connect it with a temperature sensor, it can also show you the external temperature. So just to show you an example how this works out, so here I have a Skywick USB car charger with a built-in LED. So in case if I plug it in, so I'll just turn off the sockets first. There you go. Now the Skywick charger is connected in, and this is in the number 2 slot. And in case if I turn on the number 2 slot, so as you can see, the LED now is glowing in the Skywick charger, and if I want to turn it off, the LED just went off. So it's a bit bright outside, so you might not be able to identify it. So let me just try it again. As you can see, as soon as I press the number 2 button, the LED turned on, and if I touch it back again, the LED turns off. So it's basically as easy as that in order to control these three different units, and along with that, you can also control the USB output.
So the main control unit also has a master power button at the end. So when the device is already turned on, if you just press and hold, the entire device turns off. Also the display goes away. If you want it to turn it back on again, just press the master switch gently and the unit turns back on again, showing you the display on the control unit. This also has a power status memory for both the touch sensor switches and the master power switch. This means that they are capable of remembering their on and off status when the device is powered off and restored to their previous status when the device is powered back on again. So you can switch between the various display modes manually. So when the device is powered on, you can switch between either the battery voltage or the USB output amp or the temperature or the timer. Do note that for the temperature you will need an external temperature sensor. So you just need to press the master switch button here once quickly, and as soon as you press on it, it switches between the various display modes. So currently it is showing the USB output in amperage. If you press on it again, it moves to the timer, and if you press it back on again, it moves to the battery voltage. So if you are in the battery voltage mode and if you double press the master switch, the display mode will cycle through automatically and it will keep showing each display mode for 5 seconds. If you want the display mode to turn off back again to manual mode, just press on the master switch button once and the display mode just gives you a blink there and it switches onto the manual mode again. So moving on to the timer mode, in this it shows you the hours and minutes since the device has been switched on. You can clear and restart the timing process by double pressing the master switch button. So as you can see, as soon as I double press the master switch, the timer reset itself. So you can very easily reset the timer sequence. So you can also alter the brightness of this backlit LEDs. Just press and hold the master power button and just click on the USB. Then you can control the brightness using this number 2 and number 3 button. If you click on the number 3, it will increase the brightness. If you click on the number 2 button here, it is going to decrease the brightness, showing you the status on the display right here. So let's just click on 3 for the sake of this video and make this as bright as possible. So once the required brightness is set, click on the master switch button and click on the USB button and the display will be back to normal. So the two important options within this is the startup delay timer and the automatic power off. So in order to set the startup delay timer, turn off the device by pressing and holding the master switch button. Then later again press and hold the master switch and now it goes to the function mode. So if you click on the number 3 button here, you can cycle through the various different function modes FN1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So FN1 indicates setting up the startup delay timer. Now when you press and hold the master switch back on again, now it's going to say that the status is turned off, and now you can change this by clicking on the number 2 or the number 3 button. So this is the amount of seconds you want the unit to be delayed after your car is turned on. So if I set it at 20, this means this unit is going to turn on after 20 seconds of the car turning on. And if you want to increase it, click on the 3 button and it will increase the timing, or you can turn it off completely. So after the desired time is set, press and hold the power button again and the set display is going to come up. This means that the startup delay timer has been properly set. So the next setting is for the automatic power off, but to enable this, first you have to turn off the device. So just press and hold the master switch. The device is going to turn off, and once it's turned off, just press and hold it back again. So now as you can see, FN1 has come up. So just click on the blinking number 3 button. So this goes into FN2 function 2. So function 2 stands for the timer for the automatic power off. Now press and hold the master switch again. So now it's going to give you the option to increase or decrease the time. So if you click on the 3 button, so these are the minutes that are increasing, or you can say you can set the amount of minutes you want the unit to be turned on once your car turns off. It can go up to 120 minutes. So you can turn it off again. So if you click on the 2 button, you can decrease the time duration. If you click on the 3 touch button, you can increase the time duration and you can turn it off completely. If you want to turn it off, or if you want to set any other specific time, once the time is being displayed right here, press and hold on the master button until the set display is blinking, and once it starts blinking, just leave the power button and this is going to set the unit for the specific amount of time for which you have preset it for. So similar to function 1 and 2, you also have function 3 and function 4. So function 3 basically means you can set the threshold voltage value for the automatic power off. Now since I have disabled the automatic power off, it is not showing the function 3 and moving directly to function 4. Function 4 is basically setting the temperature display. If you have connected the unit with an external temperature sensor, you can alter through the Celsius or the Fahrenheit display being shown on the screen. Function 5 indicates you can set the battery voltage reading offset. Now deviations may exist in the voltage readings by the device from the real accurate voltage measured by the high precision sensors. So in such case, you can manually calibrate the voltage readings by using this voltage reading offset function. So basically, with the provided stickers within the box, you can stick this control box or the main unit and have easy access to connecting your various devices. So this RHUNDO triple 12-volt car charger is definitely a worthy investment for those who are looking to control and access and power up multiple gadgets and devices within their car.
So if you are interested in purchasing this accessory for your car, the link to purchase it is given in the description below. Just head down, click on the link and purchase this straight away for your car. I think this is going to be pretty useful and very useful to someone who has multiple accessories, multiple gadgets running in the car, along with the fact that if you want to monitor your car's battery voltage and if you want to make sure that your dash cam doesn't get power once your car turns off. And if you think this video has given you some new info for today, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Also don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. Also don't forget to follow me on my Facebook, Insta and the WhatsApp page. The links to those are also given in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.